Ahoy there, adventurer! Today we'll be talking about Mythic and Mythic Plus dungeons and how to grow your skills to help guarantee your chances on being accepted into groups. We have heard from the community that it is hard for newer players to start their Mythic Plus journey, so I'm hoping this guide will help those players improve their skills and find the same joy I do in the game. Mythic dungeons are hands down my favorite part of World of Warcraft. I would like to extend an invitation to my Discord. Link will be found in the description below. If you need help or want someone to run with, I will try my best to be there for you. Or you can stop by my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/yourfrienddustin. I will also be leaving timestamps of the different sections below, in case you want to jump around. So what are you waiting for? Let's go! Let's start by talking about what Mythic dungeons are. Mythic dungeons are the tip of the iceberg when it comes to endgame content. They are seasonal dungeons tuned to test your skills with slightly new boss mechanics and introducing weekly affixes that your team will have to overcome and complete in a timed attack, awarding you with gear and resources to make your character the hero Azeroth needs. Affixes change each week on reset. There are two main alternating affixes, Fortified and Tyrannical. In Fortified weeks, all non-boss enemies have 20% more health and inflict up to 30% increased damage. In Tyrannical weeks, bosses have 30% more health, where the bosses and their minions inflict up to 15% increased damage. These affixes will never overlap, so you don't have to worry about setting fire to your computer. Mythic Plus dungeons start at level 2 and can be grown exponentially by completing the dungeon within a time limit. Depending on the difficulty of the Mythic dungeon, the game will introduce more affixes. These affixes can be found in your Dungeon Finder menu. Maybe I'll go over the weekly affixes in more detail in another video. First, I suggest you start by looking into add-ons. They are not mandatory, but they do provide nice resources that World of Warcraft doesn't natively have. My main go-tos to start our endgame journey is Deadly Boss Mods and Details. Deadly Boss Mods will help you be aware of incoming attacks that may not be well choreographed. And Details is a monitoring add-on that allows you to see how you and your team are doing. Although Details allows us to see the damage our teammates put out, use this add-on to focus on your progression. Let's talk prerequisites. Take it slow. If you try and force content you aren't ready for, it can make you resent the game and the player base. Start by gearing through normal and heroic Dungeon Finder. Learn the routes, what the enemies are capable of, and focus on your class rotation. This will go a long way before jumping into Mythics. Although not all dungeons are in the current seasonal Mythic Plus rotation, a good amount are. Practice makes perfect. Try and get your item level close to the level that the items are dropping in the current difficulty. Remember, there are more ways to gear than just doing dungeons. In order to start your Mythic Plus dungeon, you or someone in your group will need a key for that specific dungeon. You can either find a group or form one yourself. You can earn your first key by completing a Mythic dungeon of any difficulty. I suggest you start with 0 because it doesn't require a key to start. It's a little easier to get accepted into groups if you tank or heal because they are hard to come by. If you play DPS and you're just starting out, it's a little more complex. Through add-ons, the game allows the party host to see how powerful you are and what your Mythic rating is, which allows the host to be more selective on who they let in.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
There is a way around this though. Create your own group. I found this to be the easiest way to guarantee your chance of partaking in Mythic dungeons. The more dungeons you do, the higher a rating gets. Start by trying to complete all the dungeons in rotation at a Mythic level +2. If the RNG gods are on your side, you may get loot, and if not, someone in your party might. It's okay to politely ask if something drops that is an upgrade for you. Just make sure you pay it forward. Each expansion will have a keystone NPC. In Dragonflight, you will speak to Lindormi, located at the bottom of the steps of the Seat of the Aspects. Here you can receive a keystone, as well as find out where to go for the revamped Legacy dungeons in the current rotation. Outside each dungeon, there will be a structure called the Summoning Stone. Here, you will need one extra party member to help summon other party members to the entrance of the dungeon. If you're the party leader, this is a great time to make sure your dungeon is set to Mythic difficulty. Well friends, I hope you found this helpful and feel more comfortable about starting your Mythic Plus journey. If you did, or have anything else to add that I missed, sound off in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/yourfrienddustin. As always, happy adventuring, love one another, and be safe out there. Okay, bye!